SAT Math problem number 19. In a right triangle, one angle measures x degrees where sine of x is equal to 4 over 5. What is cosine of 90 minus x? Well, simplest thing to do in any triangle problem, any right triangle problem, is to just draw a triangle. So this is our right angle, and let's call this x. If they're saying sine of x is equal to 4 over 5, well, what is sine? If you remember SOHCAHTOA, sine is the opposite over the hypotenuse. So this is the opposite over the hypotenuse. Opposite, hypotenuse. And now it's asking, what is the cosine of 90 degrees minus x degrees? Well, one thing you need to know is in a right triangle, there's one right angle. So the total amount of degrees in any triangle is 180. And if you subtract the right angle, you're left with 90 degrees between this and this. Right? So let's say this is angle y, right? That means that x plus y must equal this 90. But what does that also mean? That means y is 90 minus x. So this is basically the complement, the third angle that we're talking about. So cosine of 90 degrees minus x degrees is this third angle over here. And now it's asking for the cosine of this angle. Well, SOHCAHTOA, if the sine is the opposite, is equal to the opposite over hypotenuse, the cosine is equal to the adjacent over the hypotenuse. And what's adjacent to this angle y? 4. So the cosine of y is equal to the adjacent 4 over the hypotenuse, which is 5. So basically, we just solved this. The cosine of 90 degrees minus x degrees, which gives us this other angle, is 4 over 5.